You're graduating. This year probably feels really weird. One day you're sitting at home and you're graduating. Nevertheless, you made it through what most would say is the most fundamental part of your education. And this year being as crazy and impactful as it was, you pushed through, which is amazing, and you should be very proud of yourself. From what you learned at home, you'll build upon for the rest of your life. I know I'm supposed to stand up here and give you my infinite wisdom, but my specific story won't work for you, nor will your story work for me. But what we all have in common is that we were given the emotional and educational foundation needed to succeed. Every single time Miss Ensign or Miss Rockefeller gave you corrections on a paper, or you redid Mr. Fenner's math assignments until the sticky notes were an inch thick, I promise you it will not be in vain. Actually, chances are they've over-prepared you for high school, which might make you want to feel that you're lazy your freshman year. Don't. I promise it'll get harder. So make sure that the edge that they gave you will be used for its full potential. When I first stepped into high school, it was definitely intimidating. There were 100 other people in my class, and I didn't even know who they were. I can still vividly remember the point where we were all standing at our lockers for the first time, and I couldn't even open mine. I had no idea, which might sound funny, but it's true. I never had a locker before, and Miss Prez's cubbies were a far cry from a locker. When you go to high school next year, you're going to come across a lot of hurdles, big and small. They may seem like the end of the world, but I found it's much easier to jump over them than it is to run around them. When something comes up that you might haven't encountered before, like new people or even a new locker, just make sure that you look at the big picture. It's much easier to sweat the small stuff, but it's important that you look at what's happening now and not to dwell on the past. We were told from a very young age at Hope that we're capable of more than we think. Next year, it may be easy to forget that. My freshman year, I was so worried to try new things, and this didn't help me in the slightest. I was so worried of failing that I was too scared to try. The confidence and individual self-empowerment that was developed in this very school should never run out. Try everything. You're going to be more disappointed in yourself if you don't try, rather than just going for it in the first place. Join clubs, activities, sports teams, anything you find yourself enjoying. It'll give you a head start in meeting new people. The first day of high school is going to be nerve-wracking. You're going to be meeting a lot of interesting people. I was terrified as I got on the bus and I saw people full on beards. As much as it made me try to put yourself out there. It's an important thing to remember. Don't put a time limit for making friends. The people sitting next to me at my 8th grade graduation are the people that will know me the best for the rest of my life. They were there from the start, since the first sentence I wrote to the last little bit of crazy, preachy drama. These people, in so many ways, you'll be discovering yourself who you want to surround yourself with when you leave Hope Township. You know the personalities that you're sitting next to every single day, because these are some of your closest friends for life. I went to a completely different high school than most of my classmates. Going to a technical school was one of the hardest transitions I think I've ever had to go through. But even through all that, I still have a really good group of friends from Hope that I still talk to this day. I grew up in a town that embraced my differences and taught me to be someone I actually enjoyed being around. I feel like I was just sitting in those chairs a few months ago, but in all reality, it was a whole 4 years ago. Time flies when you're having fun, so have fun. Enjoy yourself in high school, as it will go by so fast, but by the time you blink, you'll be standing up here giving your speech. I wish you all the best in life, love in life, and have full confidence that you will do great things in high school and life.